Now we're on a job site where you can see the water is going to run down that grassy slope right across this driveway and make it slippery, and mold and algae will grow on it. So what the owners have decided to do is to put a channel drain along the edge of the driveway to collect this water and take it away. Now obviously we've cheated a little bit by having the drain being dug first, and you can see halfway along the drain here an actual stormwater pipe that will take the water underneath the driveway and away down to the road. So these channels, in the base of each channel, you can see there's a ready hole made there which will slip over the top of that stormwater pipe to help take the water away. We'll also go through how easy these are to use and how easy they'll clip together to effectively run a drain alongside our driveway. Now the channels themselves are 130 mil deep, so what Chris has done is dug a trench about 180 mil deep, put some drainage gravel in the base and then some concrete blend, but he's mixed it quite dry, not too wet, just quite stiff, so it will last a little while you can fiddle around and get the levels right. Right, now the trench is prepared. We're going to put the channels into the actual trench and get them level. So Chris here is holding a 3 meter length. You can buy these lengths in 3 meter lengths as well. But before we put this end up against the house, we will use an end cap so water doesn't leach underneath the house footings. And also notice that this has the capacity to be able to be drilled out as well, so we can put a stormwater pipe linking into the channel. Now to make that hole, you just use a 90 mil hole saw on the end of a cordless drill. So that just slips into the groove there, just like that. So here Chris is now going to put the 3 meter length in the already prepared channel or trench. And so we can see where we're going to be walking up the stairs. This is nice and flush, no trip hazard, just at the right height and built up with the concrete blend underneath. Now as we're approaching our stormwater drain, what Chris is now going to do is change over to 1 meter lengths so that they'll fit together and match up over that stormwater drain. One thing to note, it's just a small thing but it can make a big difference, is that because we're working with dirt and concrete and sand, little bits can get stuck in the ends or in the grooves of these channels, which will really make it much more difficult for them to interlock. So give them a wipe with a rag first and then they'll interlock nice and easily. But I'll get Chris to do that. And that simply is all you need to do to interlock those channels together. Now we're ready to put the channel that fits over the stormwater drain in the trench. And while this stuff does go together like Lego very easily, you will notice that Chris may have to fiddle and get this to fit nicely over the stormwater drain. So don't stress if that's happening to you. Over to you, Chris. So even though we still have the rubble from the trench here, you can see how neat this is going to look when it's finished. And all we need to do to complete the job is to refill the trench with soil and lay a little bit of turf back up to the channel. Then you'll have a well-drained slope, the driveway will stay clean. The key to this job is the preparation. The digging out of the trench, which we didn't show you earlier, did take a while, and that is the most important part of the job. That will leave you with a great looking drain like you see here.